How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. Now, just before we get into the trades, I want to mention that I'm giving away 5 huge Wizard Westies when the channel hits 3,000 subscribers. If you want to enter, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video, turn on post notifications, and comment your gamer tag down below. It's literally that simple, and you could win yourself a free huge pair. But anyway, let's get straight into the video and start making profit. So I've been able to sell a few items since the last episode. We ended off episode 15 with 238 million diamonds. I'm now at 250, and with selling those high pegs, we're now up to 255 million diamonds, which is pretty good. I think the inventory is just over 400 million diamonds, but I'm going to be trying to sell everything to see what we actually have in diamonds. I was also able to sell on the UFO from the last video, getting almost 30 million diamonds, so we're now up to 285 million. And next, we're selling on a bunch of evil gifts, getting around 3 million diamonds. So yeah, as you can see right now, my main focus is selling items. I want to get everything gone so that I can start buying items completely from fresh. So the next item to go is a Valkyrie dog. Now, I've said in so many videos that exclusive pets are so good for making profit. So if you can underpay for them, yeah, you're going to be making a lot of profit. And I'm also going to be selling on another exclusive pet. This time it is going to be the Neon Twilight Wolf. They literally sell so easily, so make sure you're buying and selling exclusive pets if you want to make easy profit. And global event gifts have actually been pretty decent for me. Now, these did take quite a while to sell, but I was able to sell them for 1.8 million each, and I think I bought them for 1.7, so that'll be about 100,000 diamonds for every global event gift that I just sold. I'm also getting rid of a ton of void keys. Now, I think the demand for these has dropped a little bit recently, but I was still able to make a good amount of profit, and we're now over 300 million diamonds. I did take a little bit of break from selling items because I found this huge happy rock selling for 53 million diamonds in the auction, and I was able to win it straight away, and that is so crazy because it's almost worth 59 million diamonds, so I made about 6 million diamonds from one item. Of course, it will take probably a little bit of time to sell because huge pets aren't really that easy to sell at the moment, but I'm going to list it up anyway, trying to get 59 million, which is a little bit of an overprice, but I'm hoping somebody will buy it. Now, I did eventually drop that price down to 56 million because nobody was really buying it, but I was able to sell it on, so yeah, we're now at 353 million diamonds again, and that means I made 3 million profit from that huge pet, which is pretty good. Now, somebody came along and bought a ton of my rave gifts, and they actually started opening them in front of me, so yeah, they were clearly trying to get something good out of them, and then they came back and also bought a few evil gifts, so yeah, we're looking really good at the moment, approaching 400 million diamonds. And of course, he came back and bought the rest, so we're now at 384 million. I decided to go ahead and bid on another item. Is Gary the Snail. I'm offering 5.15 million diamonds. I eventually went up to 6.2 million diamonds, but I'm not sure that was a good idea because the demand is actually dropping. And now I'm going to be picking up an item which is a little bit more expensive. It's going to be the exclusive flex egg, which keeps going up in value, and I'm not sure why. But its suggested price is almost 49 million. I'm buying it for just under 46, so I should be able to make about 3 million profit after tax. I'm going to list it up for 49 million diamonds, and I'm really hoping somebody will come along and buy it. I was also able to buy an exclusive pet. It is going to be the anime unicorn, and honestly, this should sell so easily because exclusive pets are so high in demand at the moment, but I'm going to go ahead and list it for 4 million. I also found 2 huge hunters. Now, I've had a really good run with these in the past. They've made me some really good profit. I'm going to be picking up 2 of them for 700,000 below their suggested price, and I'm also going to relist them a little bit higher. I also bought some rainbow mini chests, which I should be able to make a little bit of profit on. But yeah, the rainbow mini chest I'm going to list up for 650k, the crystal key just 8k. I mean, I don't even know why I've got it. And then the huge hunters I'm going to be trying to get 20.5 million on, but yeah, that's quite high. Now, the next item to go was the exclusive flex egg, which is really good because I actually made a ton of profit on that. I was really hoping that I would sell it before it went down in value, which I thought it would, but yeah, we were able to get it gone. That is perfect. The next item you can actually see what sold because I wasn't a trade, but I came out of the trade, and yeah, we were able to sell all of the rainbow mini chests, which I think is probably about 300 to 350,000 profit, which isn't too bad. It's not too much, but it's okay. One of the huge hunters actually sold. I got 20.2 million diamonds. The tax is so annoying because I would have got 300k extra, but yeah, we still made about 500k. And I found this really funny because the guy next to me actually got a little bit annoyed that the guy didn't buy his huge hunter, even though it was selling for 1 million less. So So, yeah, I don't know why mine sold faster, but I'll definitely take it. And then I'm also going to be selling on another one of the huge hunters for another 20.2 million diamonds. So we're up to 384 million. You can't actually see my booth at the moment because somebody is stood in front. But if I show you now, we have the huge happy rock for 55 million. It's valued at 54.4, so that should sell at some point. And then Gary the snail is not selling, and he's gone down in value. So I'm not even going to make profit when he sells. But I think the best thing for me to do is just go and buy some more items. And I think I'm going to talk you through the process of how I buy items so that you guys know how to make profit as well. So the first thing that I'm going to do is just take a look around the lobby that I'm already in. I don't think there's going to be any items here because I've been here for a while, but let's look. Yeah, those high pegs are a little bit expensive. Nothing there. That's a little bit too much. And yeah, I don't really think this lobby is too great. So we're going to go to a new lobby and see if there are any items selling for a little bit cheaper. But before I do that, let's go and check out the mailbox as we have a few items. Now, every episode I give a shout out to anybody that gifts me any items. If you did want to donate any items, I'll leave my gamer tag on the screen right now. You don't have to donate anything, but it really does help make other videos, such as global event gift openings, and also all the giveaways that I do on this channel. So massive shout out to anybody that has gifted me any items. Let's go ahead and claim all of these. Thank you so much for the donations. I'm going to go ahead and claim all of those items, and I've put them all in this item box down here because I don't want to be using them and cheating on this series. But anyway, let's go to a brand new lobby and I'll show you how to make profit. So I'm now in a new lobby and I'm mainly going to be looking for items that have a really high demand, which means I'll be able to sell them quickly, and also that are relatively cheap and below their suggested price. For example, the koala over here is selling for 3.3 when the suggested price is 3.46 million. That means I'll be able to make about 160,000 profit, which isn't too much for me at this point, so I'm going to move on. However, in this booth here, there are quite a few global event gifts selling for 200,000 below the suggested price. I bought them all for 1.6 million each, and I should be able to sell them for about 1.85, I think. So I'll be able to get about 200,000 profit per one, which is pretty good. Now, I'm also thinking about buying the high pegs here, and I'm actually going to go ahead and do it because there's quite a few, and I should be able to make a good amount of profit, and I'll probably list them for 540,000 each. So without tax, that'll be about 60,000 profit each, which is not that bad. I'm thinking about buying this huge elegant eagle, but I think I'd like to underpay a little bit more. So again, I think I'm going to avoid this item. And I found another exclusive flex egg. This time it's selling for 46 million. The only problem is that it's actually gone down since the last time I bought it, and I didn't buy it too long ago. So that tells me that it's going down quite quick. So it's not really an item that I want to buy. So that's pretty much from this server, to be honest. We've got some decent items. I mean, these high pegs and global event gifts should sell relatively quickly, and there will be quite a lot of profit in them. But I still have a ton of diamonds to spend, so let's go over to a brand new lobby, and I'm just going to repeat this method over and over. Now, some lobbies will be absolutely terrible. For example, I've gone through this entire lobby and found nothing to buy, but that's okay. We're just going to go to a brand new lobby and try the method again. It will take a little bit of time, but you know, it's worth it when you make this many diamonds. There is a Mr. Krabs in the auction, and I'm not going to lie, it is dropping in price, but I'm going to bid 5 million anyway, and if I sell it quickly for 5.5, that'll be a good amount of profit. It just depends if anybody else bids, and to be honest, they probably will, because a lot of people are always looking at auctions, and somebody did bid, but I don't think I'm going to go any higher, because it's going to take a little bit too long to sell this item, and the profit won't really be worth it. So again, brand new lobby. Now for this next trade, I really want to talk you through my thought process. So there were some huge happy computers that were golden. Now, their suggested price was just about 80 million diamonds, and they were selling for 81 million. However, if you take a quick look at their charm slots, you can see that they have both a royalty and overload charm on them. Now, the overload charm sells for about 6 million, and the royalty charm sells for about 4.5 million. So, if I was able to remove those charms and sell them separately, I'd be able to get about 11 million diamonds per every one of these huge happy computers that I bought. So, I decided to buy two because I didn't want to be too risky and buy them all. And then what I did next was I searched for some charm chisels, which would allow me to actually remove the charms from the pets and then sell them separately. So I went ahead and bought 4 of the charm chisels for 80,000 diamonds, which really isn't that much. And I went to remove the overload charm from one of the pets, and unfortunately, you can't actually remove it. You can, however, remove the royalty charm, which is still good, so I think I'll be able to make profit still. But yeah, I was really hoping I'll be able to get rid of the overload charm because it's worth like 6.3 million diamonds. If I could sell that separately, I'll be getting so much profit. But yeah, I decided to take the overload charm anyway. I took that off both of the pets, so I'll be able to sell both of those separately as well and get around 9 million diamonds. But I overpaid a little bit for the pets because I thought I'd be able to get both the charms off, which, yeah, was a little bit of an L. But I'm going to go ahead and list them up for 81 million diamonds anyway, and hopefully I'll be able to make profit still. And I guess I learned something. You can't remove the overload charm, so I now know that for next time. We've still got the royalty charm, so we'll be able to make a little bit of profit on that. Gonna list up the Hypex for 550k, and also the global event gifts I'm gonna list up for 1.85 million. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to sell these items, and I think I'm gonna go AFK until I've sold a few. So the first items to go were actually the royalty charms, so I think I'll buy some more of those in the future because yeah, they were actually really easy to sell. And then moving on, I was also able to sell on Gary the Snail, which is really good because I've had him for quite a while. So yeah, he's finally gone. And moving on, somebody did want to offer for my huge happy computer, one of the golden ones. We negotiated for a while and their offer eventually came to 84.7 million, which is a decent overpay. But there are also some pets like the rainbow triceratops, which will sell for a little bit, and then also just a bunch of random items which I should be able to sell fairly quickly. So I took that offer and I'm now going to list everything up. The electric dinos that I got can sell for about 25,000 a piece, which would get me a really good amount of profit. And the triceratops I'm going to list for about 500 each, so hopefully they sell as well. And then I'm just going to list up everything else. So we've got the huge pets, as well as the exclusive pets that I was able to get in the same trade, the Hypex, global event gifts, secret keys, absolutely everything is going to be listed up. And then of course I'm just going to go AFK again, and hopefully I'll be able to sell everything. And within about a minute, 2 of the exclusive pets had already sold, so yeah, we're looking good at 254 million diamonds. Okay, but that is where I'm going to wrap up the video. Thank you so much for watching to the end. Hopefully in the next video I'll be able to sell a ton of items and get maybe even 500 million diamonds in total. But anyway, if you haven't already, make sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications and join the giveaway, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video. Peace out.